Welcome back to the Little Rickert Show. We just got done discussing some high school hoop. I do want to give some updates here on District 4. I got some info on the qualifiers for the boys anyway from the daily item. Then we'll get into wrestling. The team tournament, state team tournament got underway today. I'll let you know who the team's in. And there are 4 local wrestlers ranked in Double A. I'll discuss that to close out the show, along with a little Olympic preview. So let's finish up the high school hoop. Courtesy of the daily item, I have some District 4 fans that like the page, so we're gonna give District 4 a little bit of love. In AAA, there are 3 teams that have qualified for the district tournament. Shamokin, they're having a phenomenal year, 17-2. Danville and Jersey Shore. There are 4 other teams that are over 500. Shikellamy, Milton, Athens, and Central Columbia. So whether or not they get in, I have no idea. Double A, East Juniata, Lewisburg, Loyalsock, Towanda, Wellsboro, South Williamsport, and Williamson have qualified. And in Class A, St. John Newman, they're unbeaten. Mansfield, Gailton, Sullivan County, North Penn, and Sayre, with Muncie they're over 500. Not sure if they'll get in or not. Now the wrestling fans will give wrestlers love. Today was the first day of the team tournament. It started at 2 o'clock. You had, in Double A, you had Burrell and Hamburg, Brookville, Western Wayne, Bethlehem Catholic, Lower Moreland, Towanda, and Fort LaBeouf. That was at 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, it was Reynolds and Saucon Valley, Huntington, South Fayette, Chestnut Ridge, Montoursville, and Bowling Springs and Red Bank Valley. All these wrestling is from Penn Live that I got, and I also have their ranking as they rank the local wrestlers. AAA, they probably getting ready for the second set of the AAA matches. The 6 o'clock matches today were Cumberland Valley, North Allegheny, Central Mountain, Parkland, Jersey Shore, Greater Latrobe, Boyertown, Wyoming Valley West, and then your 4 8 o'clock matches: Nazareth, St. Mary's, Fowler Judge, and Springford, McDowell, and Central Dauphin, and Franklin Regional, and Wilson. Your local rankings in Double A, there are 4, and all are from Upper Dauphin. At 106, Connor Boyer, sophomore from Upper Dauphin, is ranked 3rd. At 113, Coy Campbell, junior from Upper Dauphin, he's number 1. At 126, Devin Hoffman, a senior from Upper Dauphin, is 3rd. And the other one, at 195, Trey Campbell, a senior from Upper Dauphin. Those are your only ranked local wrestlers in District 3 anyway. I haven't seen anything for District 11 or District 4 at all. So that's that. Now to a little Olympic preview. As I said at the beginning of the show, I have not seen any predictions on how the U.S. team will do. You would think men and women hockey will do very well. They'll be in the contending for one of the medals. I did see Bodie Miller. I got shout out for Bodie Miller. What I saw, his last training run in Austria before he came, he was 2nd in that training run, if that means anything. So he might be a medalist. No Lindsey Vonn, so the only hopeful for the American women, Gretchen Fraser. I do have the 2-man bobsled, Steve Holcomb and Steve Langston. They're coming off. They won their I think their last meet. They won the World Cup. They are 2012. They won the 2012 World Championship. So if they're if at any time they have never medaled in bobsled. So if at any time they're gonna do it, it's this year. Uh, then you got snowboarding with Sean White. He did back out of one event, and he's taking some heat for that. Uh, the figure skaters, I don't know if you saw, they did not do well in the team. There's a team event. They're tied for fifth. One of the American men fell. Does not look good. They might not medal the way they're talking. That a gold medal is out of the question. All I can the women's bobsled with Lolo Jones. Not I don't know much. Haven't seen much whether or not their chances with her teammates have been winning the bobsled. But the two man and the men got an excellent shot. Bodie Miller, not too sure, but he did finish second in a training run. So whatever that is, he might be the lone hope for the Americans. And then you got the men and women hockey. They should be right there, content with the Canadians, and Sweden should be there. Russia should be there as well. So that's gonna do it. Sorry for the short night. We'll try and do one over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So we'll try and talk some hockey and some NBA. I haven't discussed that. Coming up in future shows, spring training's around the corner, so I'll have a baseball preview, Major League, and maybe try to do a high school one with the local teams, softball. And before the draft, I want to do a team by team need in the NFL. I want to do that as to what all the teams need going into the draft. So give a shout out to Mid Penn Bank. I deal with them. They did a phenomenal job with me. I had a situation a couple years ago. Helped me get through that. So I'm gonna give a little plug to Mid Penn Bank for your banking needs. Until this weekend, this is Will Rickert saying have a good night, and we'll talk to you this weekend. This is the Will Rickert Show on the Will Rickert Network.